Hey there, buddy. Come on in. Glad you caught me. You've probably been seeing all this talk about artificial intelligence everywhere. On the news, in your pocket, maybe even in your toaster by now. If you're feeling a little intimidated, like this is some kind of sci-fi movie magic that's about to take over the world, take a deep breath. Between you and me, it's not magic. Not even close. AI is actually just really clever software that is incredibly good at recognizing patterns. Think of it like a super smart assistant that has looked at more examples than a human could in 1,000 lifetimes, just to help you get things done. Here's the deal. Traditional computer programs are like a rigid recipe. If the chef doesn't write down add salt, the salt never goes in. It follows strict if this, then do that rules. But AI is different. Instead of being told exactly what to do for every single step, we train it by showing it massive amounts of data, like text, images, or audio. It identifies recurring structures or trends on its own. Example time. If I wanted to teach a computer to recognize a cat the old-fashioned way, I'd have to write code for pointy ears and whiskers. But with AI, we just show it thousands of pictures labeled cat. Eventually, the software notices the patterns, the fur texture, the eye shapes, and learns to spot a cat in a new photo it's never seen before. It's not thinking about the kitty, it's just matching the pixels to the patterns it's learned. Now, let's talk about the stars of the show lately. Chatbots like ChatGPT. These are called large language models, LLMs. They've read nearly everything on the public internet, which helped them learn the rhythms of how we talk. When you ask an AI a question, it isn't actually pondering deep thoughts. It's playing a high-speed game of predicting the next word. First, it breaks your sentence into tokens, which are just chunks of words or punctuation. Then, it looks at those tokens and asks, based on everything I've ever read, what's the most likely next chunk? If you type, the sun rises in the AI calculates a high probability that the next word is east. It generates its response one token at a time, like a fast typist hitting one key after another, without actually knowing how the sentence will end when it starts. You might not realize it, but you've been using this pattern seeker for years. Streaming services. They recommend your next binge watch because they've spotted patterns in what you and millions of others like. Autocorrect. It learns the patterns of how you type and how often you mistype duck to predict what you actually meant. Email. That spam folder? That's AI recognizing the scammy patterns in text so you don't have to. It's already here. It's not a takeover. It's just the tech getting a little better at being a helpful tool. Before you get too comfortable, we gotta talk about the gotchas. Because AI is so good at mimicking us, it's easy to think it has a human brain. It doesn't. No feelings or common sense. It processes data and follows patterns, but it doesn't have emotions or independent reasoning. Hallucinations. Sometimes, the AI gets the patterns wrong and confidently tells you a total lie, like saying the capital of Australia is Sydney when it's actually Canberra. It's not lying. It's just following a statistically likely, but wrong, pattern. Biases. If the data we show it is biased or one-sided, the AI will pick up those patterns, too. Always remember, it doesn't understand the world. It just understands the data. So that's AI in a nutshell. It's not a magic genie. It's a pattern-recognizing assistant trained on millions of examples. The goal of this course isn't to turn you into a scientist. I just want you to feel confident and connected to these tools. When you stop seeing AI as magic and start seeing it as a pattern matcher, you can use it more effectively in your daily life. Next time, we're going to dive into how to talk to these things to get exactly what you want. Ready to command your new assistant? Let's get to it.